Alrighty, so I guess you could sort of call this a intro to the channel as a whole. Um, I like all the other videos people are making on their classic cars, and I figured I would try my hand at it. Probably not going to be very good these first couple times, or for the first couple of years, if we even get that far, but figured I'd gotta start somewhere. So, let's just run through. This is about half of the projects that I have. I got another motorcycle and 2 other cars and a truck. But this is all that we're working on inside right now. It is January right now in Wisconsin, and it's, I think this is one of the coldest days. It's been a pretty unseasonably warm winter, which has been nice, but today is cold, so we got the heat on. Working on, this is a 1970 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. Any of you who are That 70s Show fans, that show had a 69, and this is a 1970. The front end's very different and all that, which you'll see eventually. But it's got a 455 big block. I believe it's rated from the factory at 265 horse, 510 pound-feet of torque. It's rewiring some things under the hood. The car came mostly complete except for a quadrijet and an original AM radio. And so that's the new AM radio that I found we're going to put in there. Car did have AC and the power window, and that is a four-spoke sport steering wheel. Here's the original one. It's in pretty bad shape. It's cracked up and all that. So this Vista Cruiser pretty much getting it ready for springtime. New speakers, just getting it ready. Maintenance, new tires, all that. Car is a 2-row, which they made about 11,000 of back in 1970. And they made about 23,000 3-row. So this is one of the more or less common Vista Cruisers that they made. And if you saw my other videos, you'll notice that this is the same color as my 1970 Cutlass, which is kind of crazy because that Cutlass is from here in Wisconsin, and this Vista Cruiser was sold brand new in California, so it's kind of cool. There's a matching pair. The tinted windows in the roof are in really good shape. They aren't really rusting out around the roof rack. It's in good shape, minus the strip here. And it's generally in good shape. Very solid underneath. It's a California car. They didn't really have to deal with salts or anything. That is not mine. That is a buddy of mine's. We're rebuilding his Boxer, and all these parts came out of that car. A lot that goes into these. Another one we got in the background is 1967 Ford Mustang that I bought. The frame rail's got to be done. This side is actually not as bad as the other side, but it's got to be done. Floor's got some holes in it. Also, car was complete from Minnesota, so we got toe boards to do. And this is a straight 6 Mustang. That is pretty much stock. It's 200 straight 6, 3-speed automatic. But sitting back here on an old tire is a 1969 Ford 302. 2-barrel, rated at like 215 horsepower. So the plan is squeeze her in there. I know everybody likes a V8 Mustang, and there are some guys who like the straight 6 Mustang who are might be a little upset that I'm swapping it over. But that straight 6 I'm going to save, probably stick in a Ford Falcon someday, because I bought all the parts to build that motor, and then I found this 69 302, And I'm just like, you know what? Why not? It's a good price. I might as well buy it, spend the extra money, and make it work in the Mustang. And so now we're gonna V8 manual, swap it. But I'd like to keep it manual steering and manual brakes for that old car feel of am I going to stop or am I going to turn? So that should keep it interesting, and not really a huge horsepower build. Maybe 350, 400. I want it to be a daily driver, pretty much. And yeah, I want it to be not super uncomfortable, not super loud, but still have some get up and go. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this paint or not. As you can see, I kind of like tan, brown cars for some reason. And this is actually bamboo on the Vista Cruiser and on my Cutlass. And this color is called Beige Mist. Which a buddy of mine said a beige mist is what he makes after he eats Taco Bell, which is kind of stupid, but I guess it's true. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep this color though. I kind of dig it. I kind of like it. It kind of makes it more unique. Makes it kind of cool. But if it's not gonna be this color, it'll probably be like a dark blue to complement the tan interior. And let's not forget this. This is a 1972 Triumph Bonneville. It's been repainted, because that is not the factory color. I rewired the bike. It still leaks oil. It's leaking oil into the ignition right now, which is a big problem. And it's not charging the battery. So that needs a little work. Let me get this Subaru out of here. But yeah, so this is pretty much what I plan on putting up. I actually am done for the day. I didn't think to record anything while I was working on it. So, yeah, I guess I'll catch you in the next one.